Daily on the chat, man. And as y'all see, I'm back with another reaction video. The secret truth is Jimmy Butler, Michael Jordan's son. Lakers in 6, but that's besides the point. We're not here for that right now. Wait, is it game 5 or game 6? I think they're about to play game 6, right? So I thought it was gonna be a bit of a funny reaction, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna, we just gonna get straight into it. We just gonna see what they're talking about, what the lies are about, because Jimmy Butler is not beating LeBron and AD. I'm sorry. Listen, I know if you're a Heat fan, you guys your hopes up, but throw those joints away, you know what I'm saying? Sweep them under the rug. Get them next year, Tiger. So with all that being said, let's get straight into the intro. If you're new to the channel, how about you give me a 7-day contract? How you give me a 7-day contract right here? In the 7 days, I'm gonna make you laugh and entertain you. If I show you anything different than any other YouTube, you have to say subscribe to the channel. You have to keep on supporting me as I grow, because I'm about to hit 1K. We about to hit 1K. And it's 1,500 subs for the end of the year. We're not giving up on that goal. We're gonna hit it. We just gotta keep on staying on the grind, staying motivated, staying grinding. That's what these Omegle videos and I'm throwing it in the mix, mixing it up a little bit for you. You know what I'm saying? Drop a like on the video so I know you're enjoying the content. I'm dropping on a daily dose of Beyond Base. Always drop a comment on the comment section or need Snapchat and Instagram. I never miss anything. I respond to everything. Try me. Try it. I beg. With all that being said, careful.
Rapping for the city, feel like I'm chosen. Ice around my neck, feeling frozen. We can pop out with the Mac 11 with a big drum, so yo, I can get noticed.
See, I ain't on my motto, man. I don't wait. Ooh, hold on. I am gonna waste y'all's time a little bit. See, I ain't on my motto, man. I don't waste y'all's time. You don't waste my hit the record button. We're gonna come over here. It's already full. Okay. It's already full screen, so it's awkward.
Game's going away a lot.
Dad.
Nice ad.
We should follow.
Good ad. Good ad. Need my minutes. Good ad.
Might be falling apart.
On the rocks.
On the rocks. Don't go watch that. But watch that. That's a long 15 seconds.
In the 2020 NBA playoffs, Jimmy Butler has been absolutely unreal. As we all know,
Because he hasn't got a haircut.
to carry the Miami Heat all the way to the NBA Finals with his leadership and incredible ability to rise up in the clutch. And after an NBA Finals Game 3, in which Jimmy recorded a 40-point triple.
No. He did go crazy that game.
Second and third best
But he's, you know what I'm saying?
Outplayed both LeBron James.
That's like, he's not a bad player. But listen, it's like, you know the kids used to play on the court with that back in school, you know what I'm saying? And they were terrible. But they had one good day and they thought it changed their whole career. He's not bad. I'm just saying that's what this is like. Yes, he outplayed LeBron for the first time ever in a playoffs game compared to anyone. But that's besides the point, you know what I'm saying? That was bound to happen at some point. LeBron's not Floyd Money Mayweather. He's not going to beat everything. But I'm just saying, man. It's a one-game luck.
Left us all with a familiar feel. It was as if we've seen this before, and you know what I'm talking about. That competitiveness, that absolute lack of fear when attacking the basket, the will to never let up and instead lead his team to a finals win. In Game 3,
he's good at that post fade.
Butler certainly looked Jordan-esque, which brings up a very, very interesting rumor.
I want to see the Carfax, man. Show me the Carfax.
If we look at Jimmy's actual face when compared to Michael Jordan, we are suddenly at the beginning of one of the NBA's craziest conspiracies. Because I'm sure you agree, Jimmy Butler looks similar to Michael Jordan. In fact, these two pictures look near identical. And when we look at Jimmy Butler's backstory, well, is it possible? Is Michael Jordan Jimmy Butler's actual father?
So this is what we're gonna be on. Okay, hey man, I'm not gonna knock the grind, man. I'm here for 10 minutes.
So what's up, guys? Mike here, and today we are back with the conspiracies. Trust me, I've seen the comments. I know you guys have wanted another conspiracy video, and this is a big one. I mean, of course, if Jimmy Butler is actually Michael Jordan's son, that might be the craziest story the NBA has ever seen. And the thing is, this conspiracy is not coming out of nowhere. There is actually a ton of speculation that does connect Jimmy and Jordan. You're not going to want to miss a second of this video.
I'm gonna sit here for 10 minutes. So
also, I do want to make this clear right now. Even if you don't believe in this conspiracy, that is perfectly okay, because remember, this is just a conspiracy. It's something that is fun to dive into and talk about the possibilities, but it's also something you can think is completely.
I don't think he's the son.
Though, make sure to watch the entire video before coming to a decision. Also, before we start,
I've already came to a decision.
Like this video, it helps me out a ton with the YouTube
algorithm.
algorithm.
Hey man, listen,
thank you guys so
just
much
because you
for
asked.
filling in the likes lately. I appreciate it a ton. trust me, it really does mean a lot. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on so you never miss a new video.
He tried to James Harden him. He gave that ball 1 second.
Insane conspiracy. So in this video, I am just going to present you with the straight facts and evidence and hearsay for this conspiracy so that you are able to get the full story here, and then after we have covered everything, both of us can come to a decision on the truth. You can decide for yourself and comment what you think down below, and I'll give my...
Hey, you're dragging this intro, but it's cool because I'm sitting right here watching. Y'all gonna watch it too. He's dragging
which
this.
means we have to go back in time to February of 2016 when Terez Owens, the self-proclaimed #1 sports gossip blog in the world, received this tip. It read, "The child out of wedlock. Michael Jordan would not claim unwanted child in 1988 in fear of destroying marriage. Child took on mother's name of Butler. It was reported he paid mother off so he would not tarnish his public image and legacy and role model figure. After 13 years, mother kicked child out of the household because payments stopped. Report from..." And then the source is blank here, which would make sense. That is standard protocol. If someone gives a journalist a tip like this and wants to remain anonymous, the journalist is certainly supposed to respect that fact. That is how they keep their integrity. So with that report in mind, we have another report that states Jordan had a kid with a woman at or around the time Butler was conceived. It was well documented and is even reported that he tried to sneak into the hospital and that she received 23 roses while in the delivery room. 23 roses, of course Michael Jordan's number is 23. Here we are, the seeds have been planted for the Jimmy Butler is Michael Jordan's son conspiracy. Now, with these two statements in mind, if you did not know, Jimmy Butler's dad was never a part of his life.
I knew that.
It's been said that Jimmy's father left his family when Jimmy was just a baby. It is also well documented that when he was 13, Jimmy's mom kicked him out of the house with the words, "I don't like the look of you, you gotta go." That is incredibly harsh and horrible, but in terms of this tip, the
Listen, I'm gonna pause there because I haven't paused yet. But yeah, say if you're going through anything like this, like family troubles, mother troubles, dad troubles, you don't need that person in your life. That's all I'm gonna say. You see what Jimmy Butler's doing. His biological mother kicked him out, and see what he's doing. He's going against the Lakers in the playoff finals. You can be whatever you want to be in this world. You don't need your parents' approval. You don't need your family's approval. You don't need your friends' approval. You don't need anybody but yourself and believing in yourself. I don't want to branch off too far from the video, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I try to be a positive role model for everyone. You don't need anyone but yourself for this world. Just so you know that. Like, never forget that. No matter what you're going through at home, if it's something between you and your mother, something between you and your father, something between you and your brothers, auntie, whatever, whoever, you don't need them. You just need you. Remember that. But back to the video.
Could theoretically fit, especially when you consider that at least publicly, it is not known who Jimmy Butler's father is. In fact, if you go and Google Jimmy Butler's real father right now...
Thank you for doing that for me. I didn't want to type it in. Bro, you're a slow typer. Hurry up, bro.
All you get is Michael Jordan conspiracies, which means this theory has at least a little credibility to start out with because we do not know Jimmy Butler's father at all, but really the most promising piece of evidence we have is this picture. The picture that turns this from an outlandish claim to something that is at least worth looking into. Because as you can see, when both Michael Jordan and Jimmy Butler's faces are combined, they look practically like the same
That's a nice
person.
little...
Going further here, when we look at Jeffrey and Marcus, Michael Jordan's confirmed sons, we see that Jimmy looks more like Michael than they do. On top of this, Mike was listed at 6'6", while Jimmy is listed at 6'7". A very similar height, while Jeffrey is just 6'4", and Marcus is just 6'1". Weird. And as for the entire story attached to this claim, well, that would make sense too. Michael Jordan was already with his then girlfriend and future wife, Juanita Vanoy, at the time that Jimmy would have been conceived, and Michael and Juanita already had a son, Jeffrey, in 1988. Seeing as Jimmy was born in 1989, it would make sense that if Michael Jordan did value his reputation and image over raising a child he had out of wedlock, along with the fact that he would want to keep his relationship with Juanita intact, Mike could have paid Jimmy's mother to not say anything, as at this point, Michael Jordan was a role model to millions. And having the label as an unfaithful cheater attached to him, well, that would massively damage his reputation, to say the least. As for the logistics here, as we'll call them, well, Jimmy Butler was born on September 14th, 1989. Babies generally take about 9 months to go from point A to point birth, so would this be possible? Well, Michael Jordan did indeed play the Houston Rockets early early on in 1989. However, they played at Houston on February 3rd, which would mean Jimmy would have been born in just 7 months and 2 weeks. That would have made him a premature baby, and there is no proof that he was one. That has never been mentioned. However, remember the tip that Owens received. That tip stated that these events took place in 1988, which would make sense because if Jimmy was conceived in December, 9 months later, boom, he would be born in September. And would you look at that? The Chicago Bulls actually played the Dallas Mavericks in Dallas on December 3rd, 1988. Dallas is just a 3.5-hour drive to Houston, and it would make sense that Mike would want to go to Houston because of their reputation for having great clubs of some kind. I don't know. Also, the Bulls just so happened to have a 3-day break in between games after this Dallas game, so there was certainly time for Jordan to make his way to Dallas and possibly make Jimmy Butler in the process. So there we have it. That is the full story with all of the supposed evidence and hearsay attached to it. Which means now, comment down below what you believe.
What did you drag out for 3 minutes?
A second to pause and comment and... Okay, it's time for my opinion. Personally, I think that this is almost definitely a false story, although it is an interesting concept for sure. Now, the main reason why this story just does not make sense to me is that if Michael Jordan really was Jimmy Butler's dad, wouldn't his mom at least tell him? I know in this theory / rumor that she was paid to keep quiet, but it is difficult to think that a mother would really keep the identity.
Nah, listen, if my dad was Michael Jordan, if my dad was a famous rapper, I need to know that, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to carry that with me. If he's in the life or not, I'm going to carry that with me. And I'm going to use it. Like, I'm going to know, like, if he was blessed with these talents and worked hard for these talents, then I can do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
father from him if she
I don't know how to explain what I was trying to say, but I hope y'all get it.
His mom did kick him out of the house and make him homeless at the age of 13, so maybe she is that type of mom. But even if that is the case, why would she suddenly go silent when the payments stopped? That makes absolutely no sense at all. Wouldn't she just then...
Nah, I would have been hollering, stop my payments, I'm out there screeching for my check, man.
And if Jordan
No cap,
didn't
no
respond
pussy.
to those threats, well, she then could have actually exposed him, become famous, and written a book and got on talk shows and all of that. She could have made a lot of money out of this situation, and she just did not. And speaking of money, raising Michael Jordan's secret baby certainly seems like it would get you more than just enough money to get by. Jimmy was raised in a very poor situation, and if his mom really was paid off, I think they would have had a nicer life, at least in terms of what money can buy you. Not to mention, Jimmy seems like a pretty smart guy. I'm sure he asked around when he was a child as to who his father is, and in all likelihood, he just doesn't want to be associated with a man who abandoned him when he was a baby. That makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
And it fits in with Jimmy Butler's character. When it comes down to it, it is not only hard for me to believe, but impossible for me to think that Jimmy would look at Michael Jordan and the extremely rich lifestyle that Jordan had, then look at the horribly poor childhood he himself had to endure, and not have anything but probable hatred for Mike if he was Jimmy's father. That would be completely understandable, but here we see Jimmy and Jordan at Mike's camp. They are having a shooting competition here, and it certainly does not seem like Jimmy has any hard feelings towards Mike. It appears that they are perfectly fine. As for the fact that they look similar, well, there are whole websites dedicated to celebrity lookalikes, and those people are not related. It's just a coincidence. That is in all likelihood. So at the end of the day, while this would for sure be one of the craziest stories the NBA has ever seen, I also think that this is one of the biggest stretches of a conspiracy the NBA has. So with that in
I'm not
mind,
going to say it
I wanna
was
give a
all
huge
that.
shout out to Jimmy Butler and everything that man has achieved. He went from being homeless as a teenager to an NBA All-Star and is now the leader of an NBA Finals team. He is the definition of what hard work and resilience can get you in this life. He has my ultimate respect. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you also keep in mind this is just a conspiracy. It is.
Yeah, it's a conspiracy. I get that part. You heard what he was talking about at the end. He went from nothing and turned it into something. Like, people talk about that in rap songs. People talk about that in day-to-day life. I'm telling you, you don't need anybody. That's what I've been trying to tell you. I'm not going to go too far on it because I know I like talk a lot, and this video is already, 15 minutes? You're probably going to get like, 14-minute video. But, yeah, you just need yourself and believing in yourself, believing in your craft, believing in what you can do in life, and just believing in God and going forward with what you need. With all that being said, though, my opinion, he's not Michael Jordan's son. I'm sorry. I don't know why you would even try me like that. Like, I don't know why you would even try and cough that. That was a better conspiracy than the whole Steph Curry and LeBron James are brothers conspiracy. That was a way better one. But yeah, he's not his son. Let's dead that. Lakers in 6. Yeah, I should have put on the Kobe jersey for this video actually, but I just didn't think as I was sitting here. But yeah, man. With all that being said, as usual, right here, 7-day contract. If you're on your channel, 7-day. 7-day contract. If I make you laugh and entertain you, if I'm showing you different things on YouTube, you have to stay subscribed to the channel. Keep on going forward with me. Drop a like on the video so I know you're enjoying the content I'm dropping to you on daily dose of DM based. Always drop a comment down in the comment section, DM, Snapchat, and Instagram. With all that being said, I will be recording a Omegle video tonight for y'all to watch tomorrow while I'm at work. So let's hope that goes good. I'm out.
Lost my motivation, I was on vacation. Niggas on my clones, all I see is imitation. They wanna stop the grind, but there's no limitations. I'ma make it one day, and I put that on a nation. And on me, I swear this was meant to be. And on me,